Good morning, besties. I'm waking up early on Saturday, and we're having a day. Um, I do a couple of things today, but nothing really pressing. So I thought I'd do another vlog. Expand this out. I don't really have much to talk about this week. There are two big things, not two minor things. Um, I've been listening to This Used to Be About Dragons. This used to be about dungeons, which is just like whatever Alexander Wales wants to write. Just bring it straight to me. Take it. This used to be about dungeons. It's like a five POVs, but they kind of ease you into it, and each one is like a kind of a different person in the same adventuring party, which means you're experiencing how the third person view of one through their eyes and their kind of like their thoughts about the rest of the party. And like I'm going to spoiler this book really quickly, but it's um, a cozy dungeon diver for the most part. And like by the end of book three, like two of the people in the party are dating. Um, and then like there's a lot of like not really drama, but like the drama is just working out. They're just moving slowly, melodrama. Um, but like it's just got a nice little flavor to it. It's very relaxing, and I'm kind of in a state of mind where like I'm like I might just so like here's what happens in Royal Road. So the author put out basically 6 or 7 books worth of stuff on it, and then he waited some time, and then he put it onto Amazon, and then he put it onto Audible. So I waited for the Audible release because like the release itself was 27 hours, and I really liked his other book, Worth the Candle. I listened to the first 3 books, and then I couldn't wait. Book 4 is on Audible for Worth the Candle. By the way, I didn't finish it because I read the whole thing instead, and it's still good. I just like the audio because I don't have to. If I'm reading um, analog, I have to sit there and read, or analog or digital. But like, I might just read the rest of it and then buy the thing when it comes out and then listen to it again because it's really good. But yeah, so book 2 ended with like a big personal thing for like the guy who arranges all the stuff for the dungeons, and like that really cleared up a lot of their drama. But now book 3, it's like they're kind of working through the bard's drama, and the bard is dating the druid, and that's like a whole thing where I'm just really enjoying that interaction, right? It's like how is the bard Verity like playing off the druid Isra, and how are they like talking through things, and how their relationship's going to progress, because one of them is like through no fault of her own has been a shut in the entire for most of her entire life, and the other one's been like in high society, and like they're both trying to kind of meet each other in the middle, and I'm just like, this is adorable. Give me more of this, please. I like that. I like the cleric Hannah, and her interactions with people, and I'm just like, this is really well written. So hats off to you, Alexander Wales. Um, I will buy you a drink whenever I see you. Um, Maybe a mug if you want. Because whatever you're writing, I will buy, and that's kind of what I want to be. I want people to be like, hey, whatever. There's a couple of people I know that like will read whatever I write, and I'm like, thank you. But that's kind of how I feel about Alexander Wales um, right now, especially because the book came out, and I'm like, whatever the next book comes out, I'm buying it, right? Um, Whether or not I read the whole thing on the internet. So it encourages me to write more because I would like to encourage that. Um, but all right, so I did a lot of writing this week. I'm going to be doing a short story contest. I'll post the results on my blog eventually, because I feel like I wanted to work on that in particular. And I'm beginning to plan my summer work. So it's called, well, right now, what is the tentative title? The RPG Wedding Planner? Is that what I titled it? I haven't titled it. The title's not titled yet. But I do have, what I have is a blurb for you, because I worked on this for a little bit. All right, and then again, this is a work in progress. I had to decide between the Monster Rancher book and the Wedding Planner book. And overwhelmingly, the people are like, write the Wedding Planner book. I'm like, okay. If you are my friends, my family, my readers are all saying to write the Wedding Planner book, I want to write the Wedding Planner book. I'm not telling my wife that I'm doing this. She's going to see the books after they come out, if she sees it at all, because it's going to have like a buddy comedy event, that you know me, with a little bit of existential risk. All right, so here's a blurb. One card, no capital, and a single chance of success. Jeremy isn't a hero. He's not even a sidekick. He's a wedding planner. Or at least he's pretended to be. He has no funding, no experience, and no plan beyond convince people they need a wedding planner. What he does have is a level 5 wedding planner class card, a loot, and a burning desire for filthy lucre of money. All he needs now is some schmucks he can con into thinking that they need someone to arrange their wedding. Enter the town of Null Magus, where the people are skeptical, the brewery dwarves are on strike, the orc children keep stealing the horses for joyrides, and the elven flower vendor would rather talk to daisies and people. The plan is simple. Get in, convince them to fork over a bunch of cash, get out. Except simple turns into problem when the freak storm brings a hillside down on the road north and washes out the bridge to the south. Now, stuck in town for at least the next week, he has to figure out this whole wedding planning deal before the happy couple catch on and strangle him. Why can't anything ever be easy? All right, so that one, so I'm already need to fix this to make it V9. Because it's supposed to be level a wedding planner class card. Yeah, but basically, I went through 7 blurbs. But like I started with one blurb and then I iterated, and then somebody gave me like the V5, and I iterated on V5 based off what I wanted to do, because I started with like a grand scope blurb where he's like doing the Duchess's wedding, and I'm just like, no, we're gonna start low stakes, low drama, and we're gonna work our way up. Um, One of the things that I have not decided on is if the guy's actually gonna be named Jeremy or not. I know he's going to be a wedding planner, and he's going to have like a bardic power combo, which I'm going to use the system from Caravan of Blades. So it's going to be that same card system, just for simplicity. And it's going to be a companion novel in the same world, although it's going to be in a different time frame, because did I set it 30 years after? I don't know. All I know is that it's going to be in the same world, different time frame, different continent. Anyway, all right, so the plan is I have 106 days before I start releasing this. I'm going to write about 10-ish, 20-ish chapters of this before launch. I have about 90 chapters of Skill Spear before I finish it, depending on how this goes. I'm really going to pick up Skill Spear, and I'm going to start doing this. And how many chapters of Blood Rights do I have left? Look real quick, because Blood Rights has been just chugging along. Blood Rights. I got 9 followers on fiction that I post once a week. I've got about 8 chapters left of that, so I'll do one today. Okay, I think I want to do that. All right, I forget what I'm writing today. But basically, like, if June is in 106 days, because they're at the end of February, 3 months to get prepped for wedding planner thing, and that's what I'm gonna do. Started recording without this next to me, so let me do this again, because I have been interrupted like 5 times every time I try to start this. But June 6th, about 105 days away. That's when I'm going to drop my next thing, Roy Road. And I think I'm going to slow down. Keep saying that. But and I have 10 things. I'm not going to do 2 launches, just going to do one. I like to focus on one thing. Learn that having a split focus is basically every Friday and Saturday I work on blood rights, which I was originally writing for my wife, and I wanted to be done in December, and it is February. And I got to major like what's next block because it's way outside of my comfort zone. It's fine. I'm enjoying it now, but it is one for something I feel like for something I like. Yeah. But yeah, I had to take a break there. Come back. I actually just finished this used to be able Dungeons book 3, and I might just go read it all the way through, even though it's like 1400 pages on Royal Road left, because it's really good. It did not end the way I thought it was going to end, but it did end in a satisfying way, which is almost better. Because it's like the new normal is like very changed. Anyway, so this used to be about dungeons. Read that. Check it out. Drew this, so I'm getting better. Hopefully, I'm trying to figure out what kind of art style I have, but I think I do like Taco's art. I'm going to try to absorb some of that, make it mine. But that's basically it. What else is going to blog about? I'm doing a weekly writing contest this weekend and see how it goes. I'm halfway through. You get 3 days to write the thing and post it, and I'm like, okay, I am enjoying this prompt. This is fine. This is clearly a lot better than the last time I wrote this because I went back to my old standard of not naming names. But now I'm like, okay, this is Jed and this is Zach, and they're going through this city, they're doing things. I'm enjoying it. So find some enjoyment in the thing you do. Finish your project. I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to start finishing projects, shelving them, and then coming back to them after 30 days. Because what it is. I'm going to be live on Pop Up. I'm going to be interviewed on March 4th at like 9 p.m. Eastern after Neko Sagai, who's one of my buddies, and I'm on the Pop Up Street team. So if you haven't followed him, you should go follow him. He's a good guy. He interviews other authors. He just needs a little help getting out there. So we support Pop Up, the Pop Up Split RPG. I will probably add a link to his stuff down there. But go out there, find someone you like, review their stuff. I already reviewed this used to be about Dungeons 3. I'm like, I'm just going to review this while it's fresh in my mind. And basically the review is, this is good, give me more. I actually went on his website to be like, when's the next one? What's his next project? I already listened to Thresholder, the first one. I just wish that audiobooks came out a little faster. Which is great if you're like, hey, I have no idea what this thing is. You can go listen to the first 3 books on audio, and then you can wait with me. Yeah. So this is my message to authors: write faster, but also write goodlier. Have a great day, besties.